Sustainability Victoria has been the best organisation I've ever worked with.
One of the interesting things of having a young cohort of people, as Sustainability Victoria was at that time, they wanted to change the world and they wanted to do it today.
Because we know that in order to accelerate the transition of our energy grid and our waste and resource recovery sector, we can't keep doing things the same. We have to try new things.
To focus on waste and resource recovery, to develop a statewide infrastructure plan, which we did, that paved the way for other things like the circular economy.
Sustainability was such a new and emerging topic back in 2005 and now it's much more mainstream, and I think, to be honest, we've played a hand in that, in making sustainability something that people can touch and feel and understand.
The people who work at SV are super passionate about what they do. They deliver incredible outcomes.
There is something unique about SV. The entire staff has the same belief.
That kind of familiar place where you want to be because you know that you're with like-minded individuals, that you're there to support one another.
I'm proud to be part of the passion, to be honest. As I said, I didn't come from an environmental background, so learning all this stuff was actually a big deal.
It's easy to align people around common goals because everyone who works at SV is passionate about sustainability and about making change.
I look back on the literally thousands of projects that we've been involved with over the last 20 years, and there's so much impact I see across Victoria.
That's the goal in working at SV, that our impact stretches far beyond what our name might suggest.
Clearly one of the biggest programs that SV ever led and developed was the establishment of Solar Victoria. We were asked to do that because of SV's reputation and its strong brand for engaging with stakeholders, engaging with industry and being trusted to deliver.
The average home produces over 200,000 balloons of greenhouse gas every year.
One of my roles was to crunch the numbers and work out how many black balloons individual activities saved, and people did become a bit obsessed with that. I must admit, I think I probably got a bit sick of doing the calculations. But people today, even today, still remember the campaign, and every now and then you hear people talking about energy saving in terms of black balloons.
And reduce your impact on climate change. You have the power to make a difference.
1 million students in Victoria go to a school every day. The opportunity to have that positive impact on not only them day to day, but on the futures as well. It's a powerful way to get up and go to work in the morning, being involved in a program that can have that much impact.
See?
When I joined SV, unfortunately, the majority of Victorians don't know how to recycle. And so we didn't want to tell people off or tell people that they'd done the wrong thing, but really about giving them information about what does the right thing look like.
In our Healthy Homes project, which was really about demonstrating the link between health and energy efficiency in a more comfortable home, not only that you can save money in a house like that, but it's more comfortable, we were just astounded at some of the human stories.
I used to dread getting each bill because I'd know it'd be very high over the winter.
1,000 vulnerable, high health dependent households that we made their lives better, not just by a little bit, but by a lot.
It's changed my life. I can afford to live here and pay my bills, and I very rarely see the doctor. My upgrade has just really made life much more comfortable and pleasant for me.
Victoria is extremely fortunate to have an organisation like this. As far as I know, there is no other organisation that does anything on quite the scale that Sustainability Victoria does.
Working grassroots, hand in glove with community and with industry partners, I think is its happy place where it provides its best value. That's the work I think SV should continue to do.
Just working with markets to identify new opportunities and grow those opportunities, predominantly for recycled materials. That work includes partnerships with universities and industry to not only investigate what's possible, but then demonstrate also what's possible as well.
You don't get that from, large-scale regulatory change or legislative change. You get that from an organisation that's on the ground, working really closely with communities and households to make their lives better. That's what we've done for 20 years, and that's what we need to do for another 20 years to bring sustainability into every single household, every single Victorian's lives. 20 years of changing what's possible.
Happy birthday, SB!